Fit Like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and yes, we are finally back with more at the races. This is the final, the showdown, the last race for each of the trains in their class. And as I said, I've sort of spiced it up a bit, but I'll explain that in just a minute. We'll go and look at the map first. This is a map of Germany that I picked up on Steam. I can't remember the author's name, but I will leave a link for this map down in the description if you wish to play it. It's pretty much got everything. It's got Berlin, Hamburg, Kiel on the coast there, Hanover, Leipzig, Dresden, all the places in Germany. So it's got some stuff over here as well. Salzburg, it sort of branches off into Austria, it looks like. But for this part of the game, we are going to go. We are going to be going from Berlin to Brennen, I think, or Bern. Can't remember. But anywho, we're going to start here in Berlin. As you can see, there are 9 tracks because there are currently 9 trains in this race. So we're going to head down. It's quite a fast, fluid map for reasons, which you'll see later on. And we continue down. We go round past Leipzig. I've tried to keep the roads intact because you can actually like jump on one of these cars. And if it's sitting here at the cross section, you can sit and watch all the trains go past. It's kind of cool. Obviously, once the barriers go down, I do expect a few casualties because the AI often are impatient and ignore barriers. Like that old school Astra. Nice. And an American pickup truck with a Volvo of old as well. I always thought there were more vanilla cars than this. But it seems as though there's just 3. Maybe for the Europe map? Don't know. Anywho, we continue on. We go past Erfurt. Then we come around past Kessel. So there are some tunnels and bridges and stuff. And we head up round. See, they need to climb this hill to get through it. Round past Dortmund, between Dortmund and Dusseldorf. Heading down to Frankfurt. Now this is a very fast section. I would expect them to reach top speed here. Down round past Mainz, Mannheim, Stuttgart. Round past, I think that's Strasbourg. Is it Strasbourg? I thought Strasbourg was in France. Okay, confusing. Anywho, round past there, past Freiburg, past Constance, and south of Germany here, and round to Bern. Bern is where we're going. Okay, so that is the front leg of the race, and then when they come to do the carriage pooling, which I've got something in mind for that as well, they're going to be doing it in reverse. So let's head back up to Berlin and have a look at the trains. Now, I'm not sure how the point system's going to work, but there is 9. Now, from the UK we've got our A4, but each train has a backup from its country. So we've got the LMS Coronation here. It's the streamlined version. You can pick up that mod in the Steam workshop. So if I go to buy trains, there's a few of them. They look pretty sweet. So in the package there's the LMS Princess Royal, which is slightly slower at 89 miles per hour. And we've got the LMS Turbomotive as well, which is slightly faster. No, it's slightly the same. We've got the Coronations that are the streamlined versions in Caledonian Blue, Crimson and Gold. We've got the LMS Duchess, which again does 100 miles per hour. And we've also got the Coronation in Wartime Black, which I think is pretty cool as well. And this is the one I've selected, the unstreamlined LMS Coronation. We've also got our Class 7 as well. So here's our Class 7 down here. I've not gone with the freight variant, just the express train variant. From Germany we have the DB Class 10. Now there are two variants. Now it's just 001 and 002. One is a sort of wartime, like black, it's blacked out, and the other one has this sort of silver trim. But I've just gone with 001, and I may change it out for 002 in the reverse leg. Now we have our 05003, who's always been a great contender, and we shall continue on. So here is the German Class 10. It looks awesome. It looks like the same mod maker may have made these two, possibly this one as well, the 18201. Now from America we have the Hiawatha. It was the only... Now the problem with this one, this details only does 87 miles per hour, but it was the fastest, next fastest German train I could find on the Steam Workshop and transportfever.net, which, if you don't know, is another site for downloading mods for Transport Fever. So the Germans are at a slight disadvantage, but these two are quite fast. This one's quite slow, but it should get up to speed, and it's got a top speed of like 112, 113, so it shouldn't be an issue. Now the A4 as well is the Killer Khan's version, the one that had the record-breaking 124 miles per hour. Now I'm pretty sure all these trains here have done at some point in their careers faster than the top speed that's labelled for them, but it seems to be only this one that actually is allowed to do that. So the Hiawatha is basically a 442 that's been streamlined, and instead of doing, I think the other one did 90 miles per hour. We'll go and check that. So the Hiawatha Steam. So here's the 442 Atlantic. It did 62, and this looks slightly bigger, but it is a 442 configuration, so just with a larger tender. Basically like here, yep, these high speed streamlined Atlantic type locomotives. So cool. It does 100 miles per hour. Our Carnation does 100 miles per hour. Our slowest train is the Class 10 at 87. It did say 140 kilometers in the mod description when I was downloading it, and I was kind of hoping that that had sort of been rounded up to 90. It may still be, we'll have to wait and see. And we've got our Super Hudson and Norfolk and Western, the J3 and J class here, which are ready to rock and roll. So they are all ready. As I said again, I'm not sure how the point system is going to work. I was going to award whoever finished first like bonus points. Obviously each train will get a point for their country no matter where they place, but I'll sort of decide that when we come to the end. I've got something written down. I'm just sort of tweaking how the points are going to work, because only the 6 trains we actually use are going to count, but all the trains are going to count for the countries in the end, so I need to figure that out. I'm sure I will. One other thing I should mention before we start, smoke density reduction is not switched on, and you'll see why in a minute. So push pause, they are all stopped, they are all named. Let's put you, in fact let's just leave you. We'll open the boxes. There's the Coronation. They are all heading for Bern, which is nice. Class 10 ready to rock and roll. 05003 ready to rock and roll. 18201 ready. Hiawatha ready. Norfolk and Western and New York City Super Hudson. So they are all ready to go, and you'll see in a minute the epic plume of smoke you get when we start. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So for the horns. Nice. And the Hiawatha looks quite slow. Our Class 7 is away. Look at the smoke. Jesus. So there's no point watching from the back, because you can't see anything. But it looks like our Class 7 is away in front. Let's get a shot of what they. Some of them we can't even see because of the smoke. Now the smoke will die down once they get up to speed, but I think it looks pretty epic. The steam trains are coming. You can see here the Class 7's plume of smoke sort of died down. It is at 90 miles per hour, its top speed, and is in first. Now, this is a long straight. Very, very long until they get to Leipzig, so I would expect this to fall behind. Yep. The higher speed trains are sort of catching up. There we go, our 05003 is in first. I should move these along, as far along as I can get, because I'm not going to fit them all. We've got the A4 in second, and it looks like the Super Hudson is now in third. Class 7's in fourth. Now this, you only do 87, but you're still in fifth, which is pretty epic. It's a beautiful train, this. Slightly slow, but still very beautiful. Our Coronation does 100 miles per hour, but it is now doing 100. Excellent. The 18201 is catching up as well. Through the tunnel they go. Who's in first? The A4 is in first. Okay, now they will have to slow down for some corners, etc, etc, going up hills and stuff. So we have the A4, the 003, the New York City Super Hudson, the Class 7. It's a punch up for sort of this position, which is fifth, between the Coronation and the 18201. The Class 10 is last. No, it's not last. I would say you've lost out. No, you're still fourth. I would say you are fifth. Lots of smoke. Our Hiawatha creeping in there in the background. I think it just needed to get up to speed. And we'll leave the Class 10 closed for the moment. Yep, the Hiawatha is coming up. It just needed time to warm up. It's going again. Now the Class 10 is making a comeback, so it's obviously got decent acceleration. It's just the top end speed that sort of lets it down. See, the rest of them are all up to, or getting to 100. Who's in first? Ooh, our A4 has lost a place. Because this is a slow section. Our New York City Super Hudson is there in third. Our Class 7 is still in fourth, which is pretty good, considering it only does 95 miles per hour. But the 18201 here seems to be up at speed. It seems to be able to carry its speed, which is pretty cool. The Norfolk and Western train is now caught up with everyone. Can you see the leaders just through the smoke? We can just see them. Right, where are we? We're at Erfurt. So we've still got quite a while to go. Anything could happen. Remember, transport fever, we are prone to glitches where the trains just randomly stop, which is a real pain, but it does happen. So our Carnation, I was hoping the Carnation was going to do quite well. Alas, it ain't. Now it's at 84. Now this is up. That is there. See, this manages to get up to 87, then it dies down, which is a shame. It may do better in the haulage race. Right, who's in first? You're doing 104. Ooh, the A4 was catching there. Germany need a win if they're going to be hindered by the last place. Whatchamacallit. Coronation looks like a very nice mod though. It's nice to look at. Well, they all are. The Hiawatha is one of our vanilla trains, so it's more than likely that 100 miles per hour was not its top speed. But our Class 7 is dying. Oh no. Because the rest of the trains are managing to take these corners at more than 90 miles per hour. Hiawatha's at 98. 99, so he could be passing them very shortly. Yep. Hiawatha sneaks in there. Right, who is in first? Still the 003. Well done to you. Our Super Hudson should be there in the background. Now it's only got a top speed of 100, so that is interesting. Where are you compared to the Super Hudson? Super Hudson just went through this tunnel and exited the other side. So if this 18201 can maintain its speed, there may be a third place in it. A third place in store. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like the Carnation just passed something. The Class 7, wow. So the Class 7 is pretty much almost down and out. Apart from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 2 trains. There's the Class 10. Who am I missing? The Norfolk and Western train. Now the Norfolk and Western train is currently battling it out. So let's get rid of the Class 10 and the Class 7. Let's put the Carnation back and this there. So the Class 10 is over there. Class 7 is here. If we look to the front, there's the Hiawatha and the Norfolk and Western. The Norfolk and Western is just easing past. It does have a decent top speed. So let's amend that. Let's have a look at this. Are you first? You are first. You're doing 126. So you're at full pelt. Ah, they're on the fast section. Yep, fast section down to Frankfurt. So all trains should be able to open up at their top speed. Some of them will be limited to 100. But things that are not like the Norfolk and Western 18201 may be able to push up to the front. Let's actually jump on board with the 18201. The Norfolk and Western is actually catching this, and it should be catching the Super Hudson. It is. Ooh, Super Hudson gonna lose a place, maybe. It's okay. The Norfolk and Western will make up, should make up for what you sort of missed out on. So this time not a top 3 finish for the Super Hudson. Although I expected to get a top 3 finish in the end, the second race, the Holland race. So you have moved up and you're still doing 113. Did I really make this that on? And they slow down here. Now we are coming to one of our road sections. Ah, nah, I built a tunnel for this one. Dummy. Find the next road section. Right, over here. We shall catch the trains. We will jump on an unsuspecting vehicle. Norfolk and Western is catching. Let's go to the back. There's our Class 7. There's our Class 10. Let's jump on board with you. Right, we are approaching the junction. Are the barriers down? Yes. Let's jump on this lovely Volvo. There we go. 0 miles per hour. I hope the barriers don't open as the first train goes past. There are large gaps. There is the first train. A beautiful sight to behold. Look at the smoke. I see trains in the distance. There's the 003. This guy's destination is home. He'll have to phone, call his wife, and tell her he's going to be late. Who's next? Who's in third? The 18201? Hello? Third place. 18201. The traffic at the other side is getting impatient. There's the Super Hudson. No! What? How did he get home? How the hell did that happen? Caitlin Smith, you weirdo. Right. Oh no, and it's jumbled up the boxes as well. So let's jump on board with first. Make sure first is still first. Norfolk and Western is now fourth. We have fifth. Where is the Hiawatha? Let's jump on board with another car and hope that it doesn't. Right. Leslie Bryant. Stay. Don't move. There's the Norfolk and Western. Ooh, slightly jinky bit of track there. Right, who's next? Quick, before this lady teleports to wherever it is she's supposed to be. The Hiawatha, whoa, catching some air there. The Coronation is catching up in the Hiawatha, weirdly. Will we manage to see the Class 7 and the Class 10 before... Ah! Teleport again. Right, let's have a look here. You are still in first, but Leslie Bryant, you failed me. Go away. Norfolk and Western. No, that's not true. 18201. Norfolk and Western. Super Hudson. Hiawatha. Excellent. Right. Who is where? The A4 is first. 003 is second. Let's head down the track. So much smoke. Third place is quite a ways away, but it is still the 18201. We have our Norfolk and Western. We have our New York City Super Hudson under the bridge there. We have our Hiawatha, which seems to have pulled away from the Coronation. There in 6th place. And we have our Class 7 desperately trying to catch up. Now it may catch up slightly because it does have a top speed of 90 and they were all down, but I would expect them to get going again. And our Class 10, last but not least. It's a nice train this. We'll follow it for a spell. Nice. Now I am getting like 30 frames or something at the moment while all this is running. Okay, let's jump back on with the A4, make sure the A4 is still in the... Uh-oh. Is the A4 in the lead? Who's this? Ah, it's the 18201. The 003 must be winning. It is. When did that happen? I missed that. Damn. So the lead has been taken. Well done. And they're almost at the finish line as well. Round past Constance and to Bern. But it looks like the A4 is still on the power. You can see it's still got smoke coming from it. It got up to 120 there, so it did close the gap. This is a slow bend round here, round the lake. So the Germans doing well. So they might get a few points for this. There we go, we're heading round to the home straight. Where's the Super Hudson? It's there. Oh, we unlocked a new train. Awesome. That's good, because I'm going to need that train for the diesel race. Right, let's jump on board with our leader. Now it's going to have to go slightly slow through this section. And then it'll be able to open up. So down to 80. But the A4 is going to have to go down to 80 as well. And then onward to the finish line. Look at this bridge. Right, where is the finish line? Finish line are these sets of these sets of signals there. They're not traffic lights, they're signals. I was about to say traffic lights, but managed to stop myself at the last minute, lest I anger the train peeps. Right, here we go, 003, probably for the win. I am surprised, because it's quite a fast course. I thought the A4 might be able to get... I love the steam and the smoke. Look at that, it's awesome. The detail. Steam coming out the valve there. It is going to finish first though. Well done. Let's jump on board the second, who is still accelerating hard. The Mallard. Second place for him. Let's get ready to stop the trains. So you're almost at 0. Stop. Who's going to be third? Looks like the 18201. Stop. Yes, third place, 18201. That's the highest it's came in position in quite a while. Our Norfolk and Western is fourth. Closely followed by the Super Hudson. It wasn't that far behind. Right, 5th place, 6th place. Probably going to be the Hiawatha. Yes, here it goes, streaming past. So 6th place for you, 7th place for the Coronation. As it goes streaming past. Away it goes. Now, I can't see anyone else on the horizon. I do have to stop you though. Yep, I see smoke on the horizon. Probably going to be the Class 7, I would imagine, unless by some miracle. Yep, Class 7 in 8th. I don't see any more smoke on the horizon though, so but we'll leave the 00, we'll leave the 010 or the Class 10 to actually finish. We won't abandon it. I see smoke. There it is. So it was quite a fair distance behind, but it wasn't catastrophically far behind. It was maybe very far behind the leader, but not from 8th place. It's just a pity. If it did 90 miles per hour, it would have been a great running partner for the Class 7. There it is though, the Class 10. Ooh, and I forgot to click on it, so I won't know when it's going to stop. Here he goes, into the station. Beautiful. So, there you have it. From left to right, our winners and losers. So, the 003 triumphed overall. I didn't see it passing the A4. I totally missed that. Maybe one of you guys saw it on the sort of follow cams in the boxes up at the top here, but I never saw it. I thought this was in the lead. I think it overtook it somewhere in a tunnel or something. But anywho, the A4 finished second. It lost out in its first. The 18201 had its best result for a very long time. The Norfolk and Western also up there. It's not often there in the sort of top 5. The New York Super Hudson, New York City Super Hudson fell at the wayside because it only had the top speed of 100. These two here had quite high top speeds. The 18201 was like 113 and the Norfolk and Western was 115. They both are faster than the 05003, but just don't have the acceleration to get past it. Same with the A4, it does 126, but it's quite slow on the uptake. The Hiawatha did a sort of mediocre race. Same with the Coronation. They sort of just cruised around the map at 100 miles per hour. Just not enough acceleration again to make any difference. They could have been, well, they sort of were up there with the New York City Super Hudson. And our Class 7, unfortunately only 90 miles per hour, it suffered greatly on this sort of fast map, and so did the Class 10. So we'll go to the points screen. I will figure out what the points are going to be. It's okay, I'm not going to cheat or be biased and give one country a sort of benefit of too much points. I was just trying to work out points so it would be more interesting. So here is the point screen now. Okay, so here are the results after race 1. I sort of worked it out so that whoever won got 10 points and whoever finishes last got 2 points. And you can see there the Class 7 only got 3 points, but it didn't finish last, it finished second last. So the Class 10 would have got the 2 points. And there were other trains that finished before it, the Coronation, Hiawatha, etc. So where they placed is the amount of points they got relative to 10 being the best and 2 for last. So there you see the points there. I went for the 003, so it got 10. And the first 4 were actually trains in the championship, first 5. And it was the Class 7 who sort of missed out on the sort of extra points there. But we'll go to the train championship table now. So here is the train championship table after that first race. The 003 is pretty far out in front with 107. The New York City G3 in second with 93. The A4 hanging on to third there with 72. The Class 7 75. Our Norfolk and Western J3 at 51. Our BR 18201 at 39 in last place. Now that's the train championship. We'll go to the overall countries championship next. So here is the overall championship. The Americans are still out in front just by 1 point with 149. The Germans right on their heels with 148. And Britain in third with 141. So they are not actually that far off either. But that's going to be it for race 1. Race 2, there's going to be something different again, so remember to tune in for that. But as always, I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever at the races. Feel free to leave a like, comment or dislike, and leave a comment if you wish to do so. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more of what's happening in the future. But that's been it for me. I've been Danny Boy, and I will catch you later.